Relatives of one of the two men being questioned about last week's attempted bombing of a London Underground train have spoken of their shock and disbelief at his arrest. Fatma Farrock, the sister-in-law of the suspect Yahya Farrock, said he was a well-adjusted, hard-working young man with hopes of going to university in the UK and becoming a journalist. Speaking from her home near Breda in the Netherlands, Farrock said Yahya's sister contacted me on WhatsApp early yesterday. She was in shock to say that she heard that Yahya was arrested. "We have many relatives in Syria who are named Yahya. We thought it was one of them who was arrested in Damascus. We never thought of Yahya in London. He was the last person that we would think would be arrested." I asked her which Yahya. She said my brother Yahya in Britain. I said, "Are you mad? There are no random arrests in London." She said no, he was accused of the latest London bombing. Yahya has been in Britain for 3 years, working and studying. If he was planning something bad, why he would bother to study? Farrock said her brother-in-law had visited the Netherlands earlier this year following the death of his father in Egypt. "During the week he was with us, I did not notice anything weird in his behavior or see him busy with anything. He did not contact any person the whole week. He said that he was happy and had no problem whatsoever with anybody. He had good relations with his British friends as well as with the owner of the restaurant where he was working. He also said that he had good relations with his English teacher and he was almost done with studying the language and then he can apply to university. There was nothing that can make you suspect that Yahya would do such an awful act." Farrock said her mother-in-law in Egypt had been devastated by her son's arrest. She is dying with every single piece of news she watches on TV with images of Yahya. Her heart is breaking when she sees his pictures on TV. The story is on social media too, and some people are saying nasty things about Yahya, though they do not know him in person. These people are so cruel. They have no mercy at all. Police have been given until Thursday to continue questioning Farrock and until Saturday to continue questioning the second suspect, an 18-year-old who was detained in Dover as he was about to board a ferry to France. Like Yahya Farrock, this man had been in the care of foster parents Pauline and Ronald Jones at their home in Sunbury Anthems in Surrey. Following his arrest, the UK government downgraded its public terrorist threat assessment from critical, meaning an attack was feared to be imminent, to severe, signaling an attack remained likely. There have been unconfirmed reports that this man is Iraqi. However, officials at the Iraqi embassy in London said they had had no contact from police following his arrest and were unsure of his nationality. Both men are being questioned about the attack on a District Line train at Parsons Green, West London, on Friday morning. A Scotland Yard spokesman said they both remain in custody at a South London police station. Searches are continuing at 2 addresses in Surrey and a commercial property in Hounslow in connection with this ongoing investigation. At about 6:50 a.m. on Friday, CCTV captured images of a young man carrying a little supermarket bag in the street next to the Genese's home. 90 minutes later, a bomb that had been constructed inside a plastic bucket and placed inside a little bag partly detonated on board the stationary tube train. The train was packed with commuters and school children. 30 people were injured, some with flash burns and others with injuries suffered as they leapt from the train. Bomb disposal experts say photographs of the smoldering remains of the train showed that the initiating charge had exploded but had failed to detonate the main charge.